Hello everyone, I'm back again with another channeled letter, this time from your soul family. We have 3 crystals and 3 letters to choose from today, so I'll go ahead and give you a closer look at your crystals. For group 1, this is what we have. For group 2, this is what we have. And for group 3, this is what we have. Okay, so go ahead and see what you're drawn to, and feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide. And let's get started. Hi group 1, if you chose this letter, this is going to be your channeled letter from your soul family. Before we get started, I'll explain how this is going to work. I channeled these letters strictly based on my intuition. I didn't use any cards, so some things may seem very specific. So as always, it's important to take what resonates and leave the rest. After I read you your letter, I'll also be explaining more about what I channeled and some extra things that I was picking up on for you guys. And also, I'm going into this unbiased as if you haven't met your soul family yet. But if it sounds like someone you already know, that can also be extra confirmation that they're part of your soul family. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay, it says, Dear soul, make time to travel, expand your mind. You'll find that I'm not that far away from you. I'm closer than you think. Our minds are so alike. We finish each other's sentences. We've shared many lifetimes together before. We keep finding each other again because our bond is so powerful. There is no lifetime I'd want to be in without you. We're like peanut butter and jelly. I believe in you. Your happiness is my happiness. I love how, against all odds, you make miracles happen. I have tremendous respect for you. In this lifetime, I promise to be your biggest cheerleader. I admire your independent nature, or your independent spirit. But please know you're not alone. I'll give you compliments behind your back. I root for you in public and private. With me, you don't have to hide. Who am I to judge? I'm not perfect. When I first meet you, I'll find myself feeling impressed and curious about you. I wouldn't say I'm a people person. I keep to myself. But I'll be so drawn to you. I'll recognize parts of myself in you. Our life purposes are vastly different in this lifetime, but we're meant to find each other again, to help ground each other, and remind our souls of what we came here to do. Some fun things we'll enjoy together include, and aren't limited to, bonding over food and deep conversations. You're a breath of fresh air. I'm full of gratitude. My advice to you, have no fear. Keep going. Take that risk. If you don't feel supported right now, just know I support you. By the way, I'm the first of many when it comes to your soul family, but I may be the one you meet first. Live your life on your terms. Your destiny awaits, and I can't wait to be a part of it. Love, your soul family. Okay, group one, I took some notes on the back of this letter of some themes I wanted to go over, so let's take a look. Okay. Okay, starting off, we have third house energy. So I feel that you and this person from your soul family are going to have a third house type of connection. And what I mean by this is it feels very much like a meeting of minds. Like you guys just understand each other. And I feel that you're meant to come into this person's life to help them connect to their heart space, and they're meant to help you connect to your headspace, your mind, because I feel that you guys balance each other out in this way. And that brings me to my next message about how you guys are going to meet. So I feel like you guys may meet through work or some kind of obligation. It feels like a very serious or somewhat boring environment that you meet this person from your soul family, group one. And with the third house here, you could also meet them through local travel, like in your community in some way. Because, yeah, like the letter said, this person's closer than you think, group one. They could even be your neighbor or someone who lives in your town, and you may not even realize it right now. But regardless, there's this energy that they're closer than you think, and you're more connected than you may expect. And that brings me to my other message here that says psychic connection. So yeah, I feel like you two are going to have a natural understanding of each other. You're going to finish each other's sentences. And I feel that if this sounds like someone you haven't met yet, then you may be getting signs about them in certain ways. Next we have Capricorn, Taurus, and Pisces. So these could be some possible signs that they have in their chart. These could also be some of your placements as well, group one. And I'm also getting that you and this person may have a lot of similar placements. Like they could have the same sun sign as you. I'm getting that this person's gonna have it's likely that they'll have a very almost identical chart as you, which is really, really cool. And next we have unlikely alliance. So I feel like this is someone, group one, that you may not expect would be your soul family. In fact, at first impression, you may find them kind of standoffish or not too friendly. But the thing is, with this person, I just don't think they're a flashy person. I think they're very friendly and polite, but they're not performative about it. I feel that a big way to recognize that this person approves of you, group one, is the fact that they're going to be very interested in how your mind works. They may ask you a lot of thought-provoking questions. So let's say you do meet at work, you do meet this person through work, whether they're a coworker or client, what have you, and they may ask you questions like, where did you learn that? Or where did you learn that skill? Like they're going to be very impressed by you, and they're going to have a very polite curiosity about you. This isn't someone who's going to be nosy. They're going to be very gentle, but at first impression, group one, you might think they're being nosy just because they're so serious. But yeah, I feel like it's very unlikely that this person just approaches someone and makes small talk. So with you, they may seem kind of awkward, but they really do mean well. And I feel that they're going to see you as someone who's very inspiring. And that brings me to my next message. We have, they may be older than you, group one, or they may simply appear as an old soul. It's like they're presenting themselves as someone who's been through a lot. There may be certain experiences that they've had that may be different than you, or they may be more experienced in some aspects than you. They may already have children by the time you meet them, or they may have some kind of obligation. It feels like there's this weight of responsibility that they have, to the point where they're not really connected to their heart space. They may have lost their zest for life, quite frankly. And I think that's where you come in, group one, because you're showing here as someone who's both ambitious but also compassionate and optimistic. And I feel like that's what this person needs. And by the time you meet this person, group one, you may also be going through a life change. Maybe this happens through a new beginning of some sort. It feels like there's this transition phase for you, group one, that you're adjusting to. And it feels very positive. So this can definitely be related to a goal or dream that you currently have, or one that you take a chance on by the time you meet this person. And I feel that there may be some things from your past, group one, that may be affecting your energy levels, or maybe affecting your mindset. And I feel that you are someone who has such a big heart, group one, and you treat everyone with respect. You don't act like you're above everyone. You don't act like you're better than everyone. And that's something that this person's really going to like about you. And as a result, I feel like they're going to be very protective of you as well, because they see a lot of themselves in you, and they wish they could be more like you in a lot of ways, but they also wish they're going to want to give you like solid advice, or they're going to want to be your mentor in some way. And for those of you guys who have a mother wound, maybe you're not super close with your mom or have a good relationship with your mom, this could be someone who kind of shows up as that kind of figure for you. This could be a very motherly figure, especially if you have a mom who's not very supportive, or maybe even a jealous mom. But yeah, this person from your soul family, group one, is here to help you develop some grit, like true grit and power, and not to feel guilty for embracing that, especially if you have a big goal or a big dream that requires some leadership or requires some self-trust. I feel that this person's going to help you with that. They see you have a dreaminess to you that they want to protect. Like, this is the kind of person who, if you went to them and you were sad about someone criticizing you or telling you that your dreams are too silly or that you're not good at it, something like that, I feel like this person's going to maybe even give you some tough love at times. Like, this is the type of person who's going to come through like, why do you care what these losers think? You're already above them by the kind of person that you are. Don't let them hold you back. And at first impression, group one, that may seem kind of harsh, but I feel like this is going to empower you and allow you to trust yourself more and not let anybody hold you back from your goals or anything from your past that has developed into certain subconscious beliefs around your dreams and what is possible for you. And this person from your soul family is meant to inspire you to believe in the impossible, because at one point they may have been the same way as you, group one, but they may have settled for less, or they may have given up too soon to the point where they don't want the same thing to happen to you. This person's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But at the same time, you're going to help them kind of let their walls down and connect to their heart space. You may inspire this person to revisit a passion or go after their dreams again. Group one, they may go back to school, or they may do something that they've always wanted to do, but they may have given up on in the past. And next we have similar traumas. So I feel that you and this person from your soul family have a lot of similar traumas and tough experiences in life, but you two may cope with it in different ways. Like, I feel that you, group one, you may cope with it by perfectionism or being a workaholic at times. And this person may cope through maybe some codependent tendencies. So if this person has children, they may put a lot of energy into them. And being a parent, it does require a lot of energy. But I feel that this person may have neglected some of their own needs or desires along the way because they think they don't need it, or they think that all they need is their kids or whoever it is in their life that they are attached to. That's not necessarily a bad thing either, but because I feel that whoever this person is connected to, they have a deep bond with, they're very loving, but there's this neglect of self at times. And what I mentioned about you guys having deep conversations and bonding over food, that could be where you guys share your life with each other, like your life's experiences, and then you find that you have a lot in common. And I feel that it's going to be very healing for the both of you. And with what the letter said about this person being the first of many when it comes to your soul family, group one, the way this was being presented to me was like a video game where you have to complete the main quest to level up or move on to other benefits. So I feel that once you meet this person, it's going to open up other doors for you, other opportunities. But I feel that you and this person have shared many, many lifetimes together before. And I feel that it's so many to the point where in this lifetime it may feel kind of effortless, like old friends reuniting. And that can be why at first impression you find this person intimidating, because to them, their soul, it's like they know who you are. And it's like, oh, that's group one. I seen them literally yesterday. But by yesterday, that means like a lifetime before. This person believes in your potential, group one. they're not going to give you the answers because they know how capable you are. They know how smart and talented you are. And all you have to do is trust yourself. So this person may give advice, but they may not. They may be kind of vague at times, but what they're doing is they're trying to kind of challenge you to think for yourself or to think what you want to do. And I feel that these similar traumas you two may share can definitely be related to family or generational patterns. So if you come to this person with this concern about, oh, my mom thinks I'm making the wrong choice in life, what do I do? I don't want her to disapprove of me. And this person may not be very vocal about what they really think. They may ask you like follow-up questions like, well, what do you want? It's not her life, it's your life. And this can be kind of triggering at first, group one. They may inspire you to, this may come with some certain truths you may be avoiding or certain truths that are kind of hard to sit with, but ultimately set you free. And as a result, I feel like you're going to be very thankful for this person and for their honest advice. You feel truly respected by this person. Group one. Anything else? And with this make time to travel, expand your mind, this person's definitely going to push you to grow beyond what you think you're capable of, beyond your comfort zone, because they know, it's like they have this inner knowing that you're meant for something bigger. And I feel that watching you follow your dreams, group one, is going to be very healing to this person. This may not ultimately be someone you see every single day as you go throughout your path and level up and grow, group one. But I feel like this is someone who will be your confidant for life. You may like to spend holidays and birthdays, special occasions with this person, like anything in terms of celebration. This person's going to be on your roster. They're going to be someone that you're going to want to include because they're going to become such an important person for you. Alright, group one, I think that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Hi, group two. If you chose this letter, this is going to be your channeled letter from your soul family. Before we get started, I'll explain how this is going to work. I channel these letters strictly based on my intuition. I didn't use any cards, so some things today may sound very specific. So as always, it's important to take what resonates and leave the rest. Afterwards, I will also explain more about what I was channeling for you guys. Also, I'm going into this unbiased as if you haven't met them yet. But if this sounds like someone you already know, that can also be extra confirmation that they're your soul family. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, it says, Dear Soul, we're the weirdos, just like you. Strange introduction, I know, but we like it that way. The stranger, the better. If you ever feel like you don't fit in, that's okay. Neither do we. We may seem intimidating at first impression, but don't judge a book by its cover. We're going to teach you how to let your hair down and embrace your crazy side. I have a pet turtle, by the way. You'll love him. We'll make you feel right at home. If you need anything, just ask. You don't need to wear a mask or be perfect with us. Okay. We love and accept you just as you are. We have many of the same interests as you do. You need some fun in your life, and we're here to provide. You complete our group. We love going to art museums, music festivals, pie eating contests, you name it. We love adventure. You add so much heart and soul to our group. We can't wait to meet you. In past lives, we were also united as a group. We were the rebellious ones back then. We were activists. This lifetime, we're combining our rebellious nature with good old-fashioned fun. Where are you? We've been looking for you. No pressure though, we just miss you. Life gets busy sometimes, but we always make time for each other. We're good at pep talks. We will always remind you of how important you are to us. Anyways, we gotta go. Don't change for anybody. Be your awesome self. Haters gonna hate, not us though. Fist bump, your soul family. Okay, group 2, on the back of this letter, I took some notes of some themes I wanted to go over. So let's take a look. Okay, let me just say, group 2, I really like this letter. I feel like your soul family is so fun. They're definitely going to add a lot of adventure and happiness into your life. And I don't know if you noticed that throughout the letter, the pronouns change from we to I, and that is very symbolic because I was channeling at least 3 people here in your soul family. So these can be people who are siblings, childhood friends, but regardless, by the time you meet them, they're going to be like this. They're already going to seem like a very formed group. At first impression, you may be worried about where you fit in or if you're just taking up unnecessary space. But group 2, this is your gentle reminder that this is your soul family and you complete their group. They're going to make you feel so accepted. They're going to involve you in a lot of things. They're never going to forget the little things that make you you. They're not going to forget the little details that make you happy. And with that being said, there is one person here who is like taking over the letter. So this could be someone who appears as like the leader of the group, but not in a way where it operates on a hierarchy or anything, but this could be someone who, if this is a group of siblings, group 2, then this could be someone who is the oldest, so they kind of naturally have that leadership energy about them. If this is like people who are already friends, this can be someone who is kind of the glue to the group. They may have developed this group. Regardless, I feel like this is the person who is the most outgoing. They are the one who likes to make plans. They are the one who likes to pursue. But that's not to confuse it with them being bossy or anything. I feel like they just have a natural, outgoing leadership type of energy about them. Like the letter says, I feel like this is someone who also may have a pet turtle or just... This person likes to yap a lot, group 2. And this could be the first person you meet in your soul family or the first person to approach you. They're very... At first impression, you may think this person just talks just to talk, but that's not the case. I feel like they're just a very happy-go-lucky person. And they're going to be drawn to you because it didn't really say why. But I feel like this person has a natural instinct and intuition about them. They may seem very social, but they don't invest time and energy into someone unless they feel drawn to them, or unless they feel like they're going to be a good friend or a good person in their life. And okay, I'm kind of all over the place here, but with what is said about we're the weirdos just like you, let me just say, group 2, I'm not calling you a weirdo. They're not calling you a weirdo either, but this can feel like they're validating your feelings of feeling different or othered in your life. Your soul family is going to be very accepting. They're going to accept your quirks or what makes you different. And most of all, they're going to embrace it, and they're going to help you feel more confident in embracing these things. Okay, back to what my notes said. We have someone here likes to dye their hair or change their look a lot. So this makes me think of the main person that is coming through in this reading group 2. The so-called leader of this group. They're very expressive, and I feel like they're going to inspire you in this way. And sometimes it may be hard to recognize them because of the fact that they like to experiment with their look a lot, but it's like they're saying you get a new person every day, in a sense, but at the core, they're still the same person that you know. This person definitely keeps things interesting. And when it comes to the other people in your soul family, they may be a lot like you, more so than this leader. I'm just going to refer to them as the leader of this group. Especially if you identify as introverted or just not as out there as this other person is. And I feel that these other people in your soul family, they're kind of like your match. They're just very similar to you, group 2. There's really no like surprises there. I feel like these people you're going to feel more grounded around. And I don't know, if so far in your journey, group 2, you feel like you have nothing in common with anybody, or as though nobody understands you, I feel like these other people in your soul family are basically just like you. They have similar interests as you. And this leader of the group, they're the same way, but they're just more lively or outgoing. And I feel like that's where this person's going to teach you a lot of things. These other people in your soul family, you're going to feel very comforted by, but this person in particular is going to give you that fire and that freedom to just let your hair down and embrace a more fiery energy. And that brings me to my next message about possible signs. So these could be signs that you have, group 2, but these signs definitely remind me of potential placements that they could have. So we have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Gemini. And then next we have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So this is a movie, and in case you haven't seen it, it's basically like there's this guy who's a freshman in high school, and 2 seniors take them under their wing and befriend them. And that's kind of what this is reminding me of. Like, you're being shown here as someone who's kind of in a new and unfamiliar environment, or kind of feeling out of your element in some way. But that's where these people come in, group 2, and they give you a safe space to be yourself. And when it comes to how you guys are going to meet, we have meeting through shared interests, or when you walk away from an unhealthy situation in your life. So I feel like it could be both, group 2. So first of all, I feel that you may be in a delicate state of mind by the time you meet your soul family. You may be wanting to go into hermit mode or just be alone, because whatever this unhealthy situation is, it feels like something that's been a long time coming, or a choice you had to make that really wasn't easy. So now it could feel very bittersweet, but it's going to push you to take more risks, and you may even find that you revisit old hobbies or old passions that you gave up on or haven't been spending a lot of time on. So with this shared interest, this could be things that you were ashamed for. And it feels like what some people may call nerdy interests, but that's not me saying this, group 2, but just essentially things that you were very passionate about that you were ashamed for. So this could be anything like gaming or reading, I don't know, but you may find yourself in environments where you get to experience your passions again. You can also meet these people through an online community as well, group 2. Maybe that could be something that you're going to find a lot of comfort and healing in by the time this happens. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could even be right now. This could even be right now, or something you're currently going through. But yeah, group 2, your soul family is going to find you. Whether you like it or not, they're going to find you. And I feel that with what the letter said about where are you or where have you been, I feel like they're looking for you right now, but on a soul level. And I feel that these people also they're so unexpected. Like, these could be people who have a regular 9 to 5, but you wouldn't imagine that. And that's not being judgmental or anything, but it seems like at first impression, group 2, you may, like the letter said, not judge a book by its cover, because there's many layers that your soul family has. And with what this says about life gets busy sometimes, but we always make time for each other, I feel that your soul family knows when to get serious, when it's time to get serious. But after they clock out for the day, it's party time, essentially. They do what they have to do so they can have the freedom to let loose and have fun. I feel like your soul family has a good grasp on what life is all about. They're so real and authentic. And what this hater's gonna hate, group 2, I also feel like your soul family is going to advocate for you. They're going to stick up for you. And they're very reassuring when it comes to any tough experiences you've had in the past with other friend groups or your social life in general. I feel like your soul family is going to restore your hope for humanity, quite frankly, group 2. And with this fist bump, that's how they signed off, with this fist bump, your soul family. So I feel like they're very fun, group 2. I can't emphasize that enough. It's like they're always young at heart, no matter what their age is. They don't let society or expectations from society change them or tell them who they should be. And I feel that they're going to be very inspiring for you in this way. Your soul family will do anything for you, group 2. You're just going to feel so loved by them. These are the type of people who, if you were craving Taco Bell at 1 a.m., they would get in the car and go get it for you. Even if you lived 20 minutes away, like, their love knows no bounds for you, group 2. They're extremely loyal. Anything on your bucket list as well, group 2, you could share with your soul family, and they're going to be really eager and excited to mark some things off your bucket list. So for example, if you've always wanted to go to Disneyland or something like that, something big, something that feels like a risk, or something that you've always dreamed of, something just purely fun, your soul family is going to make it happen. And they're so ambitious as well. Like, they're responsible, but they're also fun. So if you guys need money to plan something, they'll figure it out. And most of all, group 2, you're worth it, and your soul family is going to show you how worth it you are. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is too much to ask for. Your soul family is going to welcome you in open arms and be enthusiastic about whatever lights you up. So for example, I'm also getting another example. If you are a Hello Kitty fan, these are the type of people who would give you like a whole collection for your birthday, like Hello Kitty kitchen stuff, Hello Kitty pillowcases. They supply the fun for you, group 2. They supply the fun, and they supply even material things. And it's really sweet because to them it's not too much to ask for. This person or these people are going to love to splurge on you because you're special to them and you're part of their group. Nothing is too much to ask for. Check one more time. Okay, group 2, I think that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Hello, group 3. If you chose this letter, this is going to be your channeled letter from your soul family. Before we get started, I'll explain how this is going to work. I channeled these letters strictly based on my intuition. I didn't pull any cards. So some things today may sound very specific. So as always, it's important to take what resonates and leave the rest. Afterwards, I will also be explaining more about what I channeled for you guys. I'm also going into this unbiased as if you haven't met them yet, but if it sounds like someone you already know, this can also be confirmation that they're your soul family. So let's get started. Okay, it says, "Dear soul, don't try to erase the past. Embrace it. We know you're taking on a lot right now. We know you're healing from things you don't talk about. Things fall apart so other things can come together. We know it's not always easy to trust yourself or have confidence. We experience feelings like that too sometimes. We hear your cries. Your words hold weight and truth. You may feel misunderstood or as though nobody is listening, but we are. All of us in your soul family sense, hear, and feel you. Some of us are spirit guides. Some of us are people you have yet to meet. We are all connected. For those of us you haven't met yet, don't worry, we'll find you. Hang tight. Please take care of yourself. The rest will work itself out. Our presence in your life will be subtle yet profound. You have soul family in the collective who are waiting to be blessed by your gifts. You have something special, unique, and healing to share with the world. Your soul family in this lifetime are people just like you who need hope and light in their life. Don't ever underestimate your impact. When you take a brave step forward, others are inspired to do the same. Your soul family will naturally gravitate towards you the more you show up for yourself. No act of courage goes unnoticed by your spirit team. And you don't know it yet, but this is precisely what is leading you to your soul family. If only you knew how close you are. We can't say much, but we will say this. The next chapter of your life is going to affirm to you that there is always hope and there are always miracles waiting around the corner. Love, your soul family. Okay, group 3, on the back of this letter, I took some notes of some themes I wanted to go over. So let's take a look. Okay, some other things that I was channeling for you guys is something about a soul pet. So this can be extra confirmation if you have a pet right now. This can be extra confirmation if you currently have a pet, that this pet is part of your soul family. But if not, this can be pointing to a pet you meet in the future that is going to be a very significant part of your path. And next we have past loved one. So I feel that someone in your soul family could be someone that has passed on. This could quite literally be someone in your biological family as well. Group 3, you could be quite literally related to this person, and this could be your sign that they're rooting for you, they love you, and you have a soul connection. And something that I didn't mention in my notes is the fact that I feel that you guys are definitely very spiritually gifted. You guys could be my fellow intuitives, psychics, mediums, tarot readers, or this could be pointing to the fact that you could make such a big positive impact by pursuing this. I was getting such an airy energy here in this letter, so this could also be confirmation if you have air sign placements, but it doesn't have to be. But this to me also feels symbolic of the fact that you guys are connected to higher realms. And also we have 11th house placements here, so this could also be extra confirmation. But yeah, the 11th house is all about the collective, community. So I feel that in particular, some of you guys may have Mercury, your moon in the 11th house, but that's just for extra confirmation. But in hindsight, group 3, I feel like a better question to ask here is, who isn't your soul family? I feel that there's just so many energies that wanted to come through for you today. And I feel that your soul family in this lifetime is quite literally mostly relating to the collective in some way. So this can definitely be related to your work somehow, or some kind of gift that you have that is meant to be shared with others. Some of you guys may also be writers, artists, or I feel like no matter what the specifics are, group 3, you're truly an innovator. Your ideas are divinely guided. And I feel that the more that you embrace your gifts, the more you take brave steps forward, you're uplifting the collective in some way, and you're uplifting your own energy. You have a certain magical quality about you that is meant to be felt by so many people. So yeah, group 3, you're meant to make an impact in this lifetime, and your group is definitely more unique than the previous groups because there's not just a specific personality or a specific person or people that was coming through for you. It just feels like what's that expression? Several halves of a whole? Something like that. So yeah, I feel like you guys, maybe you're meant to have an audience, or I feel that people are meant to embrace your work in some way. It's going to be very, very healing to them as well. So if you've ever felt group 3, like your experiences are too unique or like nobody would understand, I feel that this is saying that your soul family understands. And there's also this interesting energy of them being in hiding. I don't know what this means, but it's the way it was being portrayed to me is almost like the more that you work on yourself, the more that you share your gifts with others, the more that your soul family is going to be able to recognize and find you. So like the letter said, I think it said something like, okay, I lost my train of thought, but essentially group 3, yeah, you're definitely meant to make an impact. And if nothing comes to mind when it comes to spiritual gifts, creative gifts, anything that you're like working on right now, then it may be better to pick another pile, or this could be something that you're not quite aware of yet, because this group is the messages are very clear here. Your ideas are very divinely guided, group 3. And I feel that a lot of your spirit guides are part of your soul family as well, and they're here to help you connect to not only yourself, but the collective as well. And as a result, I feel that your soul family in this lifetime, they're meant to come out of hiding, and a big way to recognize that these are your soul family is the fact that they're going to share with you about how much your work or your presence has helped them. So for example, if you write a book, your soul family could write you a letter or DM you on social media talking about how you changed their life and how they're so full of gratitude and they finally feel understood. So yeah, group 3, your soul family is definitely in the collective. And I know that sounds kind of vague at first, but you guys are definitely very spiritually gifted in particular. And your soul family may also communicate through music as well, group 3. So this could be a big synchronicity to look out for, especially music that kind of motivates you or makes you feel like you can do anything. something that makes you feel connected. But yeah, group 3, this might be a shorter reading because, like I said, I feel like the messages are super clear, super direct, and you may also have a general idea of your life purpose or what your calling is, but there may be some self-doubt here and there. But this could be extra confirmation to keep going and that your people are out there, they're waiting for you. And you don't have to show up perfectly either, just show up as you, because that's how your people are going to find you. They can't find you if you're pleasing the wrong people or if you're being someone you're not. This could be extra confirmation that everything's going to be okay, group 3, and to kind of trust your intuition more, release the reins of control, trust yourself, trust your gifts, even if they look different than others. Especially if you're an intuitive or artist, what have you, we all bring a unique perspective, a unique voice, and we're all valid, we're all pieces to this puzzle. There's no wrong way to use your gifts as long as you know you're ethical and whatnot. But yeah, group 3, I feel like a lot of you need to hear that because you may be quite hard on yourself or you may not be giving yourself enough credit. I feel that a lot of you guys are very spiritually sensitive. You could pick up on energy quite easily. So that could be another sign as well to take care of yourself when it comes to that. Ground yourself. Do protection rituals if you feel called to, so that you're prepared and ready to share your gifts in the way that you were always meant to. And with this, don't try to erase the past. I feel that a lot of you guys are also hard on yourself regarding your past. And there's this message that you did the best you could with what you knew back then. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's kind of the message that is coming through. I feel like you guys are just really hard on yourselves. And, everyone has a past. Some people don't change from their past, but most of us who are self-aware, we try the best that we can to heal from it, to work with it, and not let it control us. And I feel that that's something you could be dealing with right now, group 3. And this is kind of just saying to give yourself some grace here and that you're doing better than you think. And there could be some things from your past that you're having a hard time finding closure with, or find yourself revisiting a lot. Especially if these are things that feel like they fell apart or as though things you had no control over. But there is this message, group 3, that if only you knew what other things are aligning for you right now. It may not be super obvious in your physical reality, but you're doing a great job with dealing with your current circumstances. You have so much strength that you really aren't giving yourself enough credit for. And your soul family is going to feel quite connected to you in a way where they see you as divinely human and they feel divinely human because of you. Like I said, we're all pieces to the puzzle. Like we're all in this together. as corny as that may sound. But yeah, as a whole, group 3, your soul family is looking for you. And the more that you use your gifts, the more that they'll be able to find you. And also your soul family, a lot of them are your spirit guides as well, so they're definitely rooting for you as well, group 3. And they're always there for you, especially if you do spiritual work or if you're curious about diving deeper into your spirituality. They're always there to help. And they're never too far away. Just talk to them under the moonlight. That's what I'm hearing. Like, whatever makes you feel connected, whatever makes you feel like dreamy. You guys may be dealing with self-doubt or skepticism in some ways when it comes to your path, and that's okay too. Sometimes it's healthy to have a decent amount of skepticism because it helps protect us sometimes, but in this case, group 3, I feel that this is just your confirmation that you're divinely guided and protected in ways that you may not even imagine. Your spirit guides never left. They're always with you. And your soul family, even though it's hard to kind of grasp that feeling right now that they're your soul family, they're out there and they're waiting for you. And there's this message about, as long as you try, you cannot fail, group 3. And I feel that a lot of you guys are trying so hard, you're trying your best, and that's what matters. There's no rush, group 3. Your soul family will find you. And you deserve to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, and that everything's going to be okay. Alright, group 3, I think that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much.